Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you've never been here before, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. I am doing this video because my regular subscribers, I have a few of them who've been asking me to do my skincare routine. We want to see your skincare routine. I haven't done my skincare routine video. I'm still waiting on my... Here is the skincare routine video. It is going to be very weird, you guys, because I don't have any a good sink water set up in here. So I've made all kind of adjustments to try to make this happen. So we're going to do it and we're going to go with it. You're going to have to kind of use your imagination for what is going on behind the scenes, but I will try to put as much detail in here as I can. So I look a mess. Yes, I do. I just got through working out. My hair is in twists. It's been there for like 4 days. I've got on my husband's big t-shirt and we're going to focus on skin, okay? So the first thing I do obviously is to wet my skin. And I do this every morning, every night. I'm using this for wetting purposes. It's just a wet wipe just to kind of make it damp like it would be otherwise. Generally just for every day and every night, I use my 24 karat gold bar soap by Kiamore. I can get it off of here. So here is the label. So here's what it is. It is a lavender and aloe vera soap bar. And it looks like this. It is this gorgeous, gorgeous bar that has these little 24 karat gold specks in it. I don't know what those are, you guys. I'm so fascinated with that. But this bar is so softening for the skin. It's so soothing. I come away with clean skin that is not stripped, that is soft, that is supple and moisturized. And I love how this makes my skin feel. I don't know if the little gold specks have anything to do with cleansing properties, but I know they do melt. So they absorb when I put them in water and rub it into my skin. It just completely melts. So what I do is try to get a wet bar. Take the bar and I run it under water so I can create a lather with my hands. See if I can do that. I got me a pail of water here so that I can try to create the sensation of lather as I do in the bathroom. So I take the bar and just use the lather on my fingers and just, well, I don't want to get go. And I just massage gently the bigger parts of my face. If you are one of those people who really scrub with your face, I don't do that. I wish you could see it. I'm barely laying my fingers on my skin. I just really a soft, gentle rub. When you get around your eye, always use your ring finger around your eye. It is your weakest finger, and this skin and area around your eye is so delicate. And so treat it with the ring finger. And that is also the case anytime you're doing that. Always ring finger. So I lather this up well. So I wouldn't typically have on a shirt or something this, big and bulky, because also this is the time where I cleanse my neck. And actually in cosmetology school, they teach you to go all the way down to your décolleté. So if you go in and get a facial, you know how they pull your shirt all the way down to your chest level, because you're supposed to wash all of this, everything upward. Is supposed to be handled with facial wash. So, and then I go and I rinse that off. Okay. I dry my face with these paper towels. I used to have these little baby cloths, the teeny tiny little baby cloths you use for babies. I used to use those to dry my face, and I exclusively use those for my face and nothing else. But the more I learned, because they not only still carry bacteria, you're locking that bacteria into the cloth towels, and it's mixing with other nasty, germy clothes in the laundry, because I just couldn't wash them separately. I should have. I was just too lazy to do it. And so by mixing with other clothes and mixing with other things in the washer, it's just all the bacteria and germs and stuff still just end up on the towel. So once I read an article about that one time, I just cannot use a regular towel to dry my face anymore. So I try to get the paper towels, you know, the half sheets like this. And if you're really smart, because you don't need that much, you could really sit down sometime and cut these in half and only use just a half, and then just keep a stack of them in the bathroom, because you just want to really blot your face. You don't want to scrub it dry, just a gentle blot, just to get the excess water out of the way. So after I finish washing that and dampen it, I am using Kia Moore's skin toner. And it is the same brand. This is the Lavender Rose Water Toner. And I apply a few drops to my cotton round and just wipe it all over. Not a whole lot of time spent on this. It just kind of helps tone the skin, helps with that pH, gets any excess makeup or residue off gently around the eyes, nose, and then the neck area. Whenever you're doing your skin, especially as we age, you want to be careful. If you start doing this early, it really will become a habit. Start wiping up with your neck area, and don't just scrub, of course, and don't do it downwards. Try to go up. And when you are doing your face, also swipe up, because this also, you've got muscles in your face, and so this helps with the sagging and, you know, wrinkling. If you're constantly, you know, rough and using your hands with a lot of pressure to wipe your face and then pulling down with those muscles in your face, you're training them, right? So they will start to sag. Your neck will start to sag. So always up, up, up where you can. And then I go in with my HA and B5 Hydration Boost Serum from Kia Moore. This too is a wonderful, wonderful lightweight hydrator from them that is natural, that has glycerin and hyaluronate. I was looking for hyaluronic acid. It's the same thing. And so I was looking for a serum with hyaluronic acid in it. And so this one has the hyaluronic acid in here with in a base of water, and it has glycerin in it. And I love it so, so much. And I'm gonna speed up because my face is dry and I can feel it. Generally, I do all of this while my face is still damp. I take this out and just add a few drops to my finger and rub this onto my skin. Just a nice thin layer all over, between the eyes, on the nose, around the nose, top of the lip, and again down the neck, that entire décolleté. And so that already, as you can see, gives my face just this nice hydrating feel. It already feels softer, and that stuff just absorbs it immediately. There's no liquid on top of my face whatsoever. And so, because again, I generally move pretty fast because this dries very, very quickly. And then I take my Glow 24 karat gold oil. You know me, I gotta watch my stuff float around. I love this. So this is the same stuff that is in the soap, and it does the same thing. Like, I take just a little bit out, and literally like 3 drops. And I showed this in another video, and I take this and just press it into my skin. And this is the serum that is oil-based, that is non-comedogenic. If you have oily skin, you don't have to worry about this. It is oil-based, and it, just like with our hair, we're using this now to lock in moisture. We just added the moisture, the water, and then the hyaluronic acid. product that could be a moisturizer for you. And then use a nice light oil, ring finger around the eyes, and just press. I don't wipe. I press this oil just into my skin. And I love this stuff so much. It is so, so lightweight. And so the oils in it won't clog your face. They are the kind that it gets into your skin and it goes down to the oil gland levels, and so your oil glands senses that there is oil there, and it will slowly start to stop producing so much oil. If you don't use any oil at all and your face is not getting any hydration, then your oil glands will just overproduce. There's too much oil being made because it senses that, okay, the skin is drying out. And so the oil glands, of course, is supposed to be there to kind of help keep that skin lubricated. And so when you use a nice light oil to seal in your hydration in with, is so lightweight. You don't feel like you have anything on. It gives you this nice, beautiful glow. It seals in that moisture. Your skin is so soft and it's so supple and it feels so, so, so good. And so I love this for that. And then I use a sunscreen. During the daytime, I will put a sunscreen on this. Now, typically, I went online on Instagram and asked people what to use, and everybody literally said black girl sunscreen. I don't know how in the world I have never heard of that. I just had not ever heard of that. So I did order some and it's on the way. But in the meantime, I've been using my Murad one. This is an oil-free sunscreen with 30 SPF. And so it's a light moisturizer, and it says here you can hydrate as well. So I put it on top of my skin. It's almost out actually. During the daytime, and then I will take my little eye cream, and I have two that I use depending. This one is a little aloe vera one that I picked up from TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They always have this in here. Sometimes they usually have them all together. You'll see this same color product and it comes in like a spray, or it's just aloe vera in a jar, and then they have these little things. But this particular one is an eye serum, and I really, really like this. It says Nature Republic. I wasn't very particular with who made this when I bought it. I just needed some. I wanted some with aloe vera in it because, of course, aloe vera soothes your skin. And so I wanted something soothing and hydrating under the eyes. Somebody asked, how do you keep those dark circles from getting up under your eyes? And most people forget to use an eye cream as part of your skincare. We just need to do that. I like how this thing is. It has these teeny little 3 roller balls on it, and it kind of controls how much you get. And literally, I take it and just do can I see it? Just a little swipe around and kind of one on top. The one on top is probably not necessary. I'm just paranoid, y'all. Paranoid, so I figure it can't hurt, that's for sure. So then I take my fingers and I pat that in. I use that one during the daytime because number one, it's cooling, and so if I wake up late or tired, it will depuff or help with those tired eyes. It also is so soothing and cooling, so if you've got dry skin around there, it just kind of wakes your eyes up during the daytime. At night, I use this one. So this is Age Defense Eye Treatment from Nourish Organics. And this is a certified organic company that does nothing but organic products. And I think I've had a couple of products from them that have come across in my empties video, like early on, like the first 1 or 2. And I don't have the box to this, you guys, so I don't know what's all in it, but it is all natural and all the products are organic. So I love this. It is anti-wrinkle and hydrating, and because it is more of a cream, I put it on at night. And so this one has this little tip on it that is made just for getting up under that eye area. You see that? So I take that and same thing. I add just a little bit And then take my little fingers here and just tap it in. And sometimes even the access that's there, I don't even care. Sometimes I go to bed and there's just like this little way. I don't care. Because it doesn't hurt. It's so gentle. I've never gotten any in my eyes. No irritants, no burning, no nothing. I literally feel like I'm putting water there. It's very gentle. It's perfect for the eyes. And so that's it. Like, that's really it. The only difference is I will use, after I work out, now I am a heavy sweater. I sweat everywhere. Everywhere. My face is usually drenched, my scalp is drenched, and so after I work out, I always use my African black soap to clean my skin, because I want to make sure I get all that sweat and gunk off of there. And this just is such a good deep cleanser for, you know, helping the impurities and stuff and treating. What is this one? I got this one from, it's a Fair Trade Federation, imported from Ghana. This particular one I got from a lady here at my local farmers market. You can buy this on her website now, but there are so many companies I have found since then, you guys, that, you know, it works just as good since I found this one. The one that I was looking for, the reason I bought hers is, if you've ever used African black soap before, you know that it can be very stripping to your skin. It cleans, and I mean, it cleans too good. It just sucks all the moisture out of your skin. She has shea butter and cocoa butter in hers, and so when I clean my skin with it, my face gets that clean, you know, feeling that you get from African black soap, but it's still soft and it's still moisturized. And so you get the both of them in there. And so I was really impressed with that. That's exactly what I was looking for. And I could not find that online. Some people use shea butter, and I've used some with shea butter in it that still felt just too drying. And so hers having that extra cocoa butter in it just was amazing. So this is how it comes. If you know, real African shea butter is this color. It's just like this, and so it's already crumbled up. When I buy it from her, it's already in these little pieces, and they're just all different sizes. And of course, I can take this one and use, oh my gosh, for probably 2 weeks, because I literally clean my skin with the lather, and it slowly starts to absorb, but you just don't need but just a little bit. So I use this to always clean my face with after working out. And I also have a bar of African black soap that I use to shower with after I finish working out. Just some of the stuff I use is just like, it's so cute, and it's, you know, foo and pretty. I sweat nasty hard like a man, so I have to clean hard when I get done showering. So when I get done working out, so I do use those after I work. I mean, I use that after I work out. I do the whole, you know, wash, toning, moisturizing, sunscreen in the morning, the wash, toning, moisturizing in the evenings, and the eye cream in the evenings. And then once a week, actually, I use several masks, you guys. I'm kind of a fanatic about face masks. I love what they do. There is this one that I use from Kia Moore. It is her whipped turmeric clay mask. I was calling myself trying to make my own little turmeric concoction for the dark spots I had on my skin. And a lot of you are like, girl, your skin looks so good. Y'all, my skin has come a long way. A long way. There was a time I would not go to the mailbox without makeup on. I would wake up in the morning and I'd have 3-4 new acne spots a day. Like, and if you've ever been there, you know what that's like. You get up every morning and you've tried all this stuff. You've been to the doctor. You've done everything. And then you get up in their morning times and it's like, there's more of them. So the more of them you get, then the more scars you got to contend with. And so I knew that turmeric is a very good ingredient for lightening those dark spots. And so I call myself was making my own little turmeric concoction, and it was messy and it was just hard to use because it was too slimy, and it kept, it was a mess. So Kia has this turmeric mask that I now use, and you can get it already mixed up. So at least once a week I use this one. And this one has turmeric and kaolin clay and grapeseed oil. There is jojoba oil, sunflower oil, glycerin, preservative. I don't know what preservative it is. Vanilla, fruit, lavender. So there's some vitamin C in here. So to me, this met everything that I knew my skin needed. So I started using this, and I use this once a week or so, sometimes twice, you guys, just kind of depends. And then I've also been incorporating Product Junkie Naturals clay mask into my routine. I really like this. And so typically what I'll do, if you ever read some of these clay masks, they'll say you can use them 2 or 3 times a week. So just instead of using the same one 2 or 3 times a week, I may use this one time and then another time use this one. What I love about this particular one is that the turmeric clay mask, it has some good properties in it that's supposed to go down into your skin to help. Of course, the jojoba oil, we all know that. The vitamin C, the glycerin, some of the oils here, all those are good for going down into your skin. But the turmeric in this one makes this one a mask that is predominantly made for the surface of your skin, right? So this one is for depositing some vitamins into your skin, some healthy stuff, but mainly for the surface to kind of help with the hyperpigmentation. This one goes beneath the skin. So I put it on, and it has kaolin clay and bentonite clay in it. So if you know anything about those, you put these on your skin and they draw out gunk from your pores. So all the sweat and dirt and oil and makeup that may be stuck in your pores, putting this on, and it's like a magnet. It says that it draws out, I think I read one time that it draws out 1,000 times its weight. So you put it on and it just pulls stuff out of your skin while you're wearing the mask. This is very, very good. I was really satisfied with this. It is pH balanced. It has not only those good clays in it, but it also has as a base African black soap. The same African black soap that I use to clean with. It has kaolin clay, activated charcoal, bentonite clay. I forgot to say the activated charcoal. So actually there's 3 ingredients here. The kaolin clay, the activated charcoal, and the bentonite clay that all go and clean out the pores. So, and it has glycerin, it has colloidal oats, which is good for sensitive skin or itchy skin or inflammation. It has dead sea salt, peppermint, essential oil, and tea tree oil. And probably the peppermint is to make it smell better, but the tea tree oil, of course, is also anti-inflammatory and antifungal and what else does tea tree do? Antibacterial. So I like this for that. This thing is huge. There's no reason this should be this big, because it's going to be forever using it up. And I think this one you're really supposed to use probably within 3 months, because it's already, made up. It's already, see, it's got the liquid in there. So if she had sent just the powder and I had to add the water to it myself, then it would have lasted longer. But because it's made up, it's going to be even a shorter amount of time to use up. So, but I like this. I like the way it makes my face feel. I get that tightening feeling, how bentonite clay does when you put it on your face, where it draws out all that gunk. You get that sensation, but you also get the glycerin, and you get the African black soap that kind of helps balance out the pH. And when I take it off, my face does not feel stripped. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel stripped. And with the peppermint oil and the tea tree oil, I get that tingle while it's sitting on my face. Not unbearable, but just enough to kind of know that it's there. And when I rinse it off, I still get that sensation. And so I like that. I like that a lot. And at night, after I use the my 24 karat serum, I will also take a smidgen of cocoa shea butter to put on top of my skin. At night, that's when your skin is rejuvenating and it is resting and it is your cells are turning over. And so when your body shuts down is when your body is doing its best work for yourself. So anything that you have got on top of your skin, anything that whatever medication you've taken, like everything works better when you're asleep. So while my skin is also rejuvenating and cells are turning over and everything is all at rest so that the things I've put on it can do its best, I also will add just a smidgen. I mean, this is a very firm butter I got from a company called Nature's Shea Butter. Love, love, love this. It is purely just cocoa butter and shea butter. That's it. And it is a company, I don't think they're black owned. I'm pretty sure that they're not. But I've had this in a long time. I am really pressing into this and I'm getting nothing, right? So I literally just take my finger and wipe it across and melt it and just rub it on my face, because you know this has so much good stuff, cocoa butter and shea butter, for your skin. And so I want this extra to penetrate down into my skin while I'm asleep, to keep my face and skin hydrated, to keep it moisturized, to help with those scars, to help even out the tone, to help it be soft and supple. And so only at night I add just a little bit of this on top, just to get that extra soaking in, so that in the morning time when I wake up, it is nice and soft and it feels completely amazing. And then I take my lip balm to make sure that I cover my lips. This one is Annabelle's. You guys, these smell good, and they're kind of it's so huge, but they're kind of hard to get out. Like, I really have to rub to get this off of here. And I bet she's going to end up reformulating this, because I was really shocked by this. I have a couple other lip balms that, you know, just one swipe and you're done. With this, I really, really have to keep swiping to get it off of there. So I bet she's probably going to redo that. So I keep one of those on my nightstand, because for some reason my lips dry out, and I put that on at night. And I usually reach for it in the morning before I even get out of bed, because I normally lay in and read in the morning when I wake up in the morning. But that is my skincare routine. That is it. This is just not, I mean, y'all acting like I do something different from everybody else. It's pretty much the same exact thing. The one thing I would tell you always is to be sure to wash your face at night, because you know, a lot of people say, well, I wasn't sweating today, or oh, I didn't have on makeup today. Or you have to wash your face at night, because the bacteria, just from you, how many times do you touch your face during the daytime, right? It's just like what we're going through with this coronavirus stuff. You know, they just like, keep your hands away from your nose, keep your hands away from your face, because you're constantly touching your face and you don't realize it. The number of times we touch other stuff and then touch your face would blow your mind if you actually start paying attention and being conscious of it. So definitely wash your face at night, and at a minimum, wash, moisturize, and put something under your eyes. I say, if you had to do, you know, something that you were trying to do to help yourself, those three things. And so if you're only going to do three things, then those three things need to be some quality products. This is the one area that I don't skimp on, because this hair I can cut, it'll grow back. I can do all kinds of things to it, and it's dead anyway. It's no big deal. But your face is the first thing people see. It is the first thing you see about yourself. So taking care of that is so, so important. And we've got this black don't crack, you know, thing that we say all the time. And it is true. Our skin holds up very well. But it would be even better if you took the time to take care of it. And so you want to do that. I know there are a lot of people who, it is, when we're talking about the skincare, it is like the least video that, what am I trying to say? It is the least viewed video probably on my channel about skincare. And when I look at that, I mean, I get it. If you're into hair, you're into hair, but isn't that kind of sad? right? And it kind of sad that people are more concerned about their hair than their skin. We've really kind of got our priorities messed up. This is the skin you're in. You're only gonna get one set, so take care of it and take care of yourselves. So you guys, do you have any questions? Be sure to drop those down below and let me know. I hope that was helpful in some way. I believe I've said before on this channel, I am switching. I do have some items in my bathroom that are that is skincare stuff that is not black owned, but I am switching. This was why I went looking for some and found Kia, and so I am now using this. I am very, very happy with this. Very, very happy. She is a really small company, but she hand makes all these products and they are really good. I really don't skimp about skincare stuff, so it's important. And just like with your hair, the more you do it, the more routine it becomes, and consistency is the key. You can't do it once a week, 3 times a week. You have to be consistent about it. And you knew this was coming. You gotta take in the water. You knew that was coming. You've got to drink water, and especially now in the summertime. Your body is going to stay hydrated from the inside. Whatever's going on the inside of your body is going to show up out on your face. If your face is dull, if you're getting a lot of acne, if you're getting a lot of, you know, weird things going on. I mean, there's some things like, you know, aging spots and sunspots and stuff that you really don't have a whole lot of control on. But you can put on sunscreen to help with some of the sun stuff. That's that. But you want to keep your skin nice and hydrated, not oily, obviously, but just nice and hydrated. And so by the same token, you want to keep your insides hydrated. So if you are dehydrated and not, you know, getting enough moisture on the inside of your body, then your body will reach for that anywhere it can. So if there's any moisture in your face, in your skins, in your organs and tissues, it will pull that in. So be sure to just drink your water, give your body what it needs, and then the things that you use on the outside will work. You've got to drink on the water. How many people don't drink enough water? Let's just take a toll. You need to just fess up and come down below so that we can work on that. I mean, we work in progress. Every single day we're learning. So if you don't drink enough water and you know you don't, just raise your hand and just let me know. We're going to pray for you. We're going to pray for you. You need to drink more water. It is hot now too, so naturally your body is just going to need more water to just kind of keep itself going, to keep your energy levels up, to make sure all your organs and everything is functioning at its best capacity. You need the water. So that will also show on your skin. And so be sure to block the sun, drink your water, and with your products, consistency. Try to cut out the processed foods and the junk food, because when I was telling you earlier about how I used to get acne every single day of my life, like I went through the worst period of bad skin in my life, probably about 10 years ago. All of a sudden, I never really had acne as a teenager. All of a sudden, I was just breaking out of control. Like I thought something was really wrong with me. It was so bad and so out of control. And so I have come a long way, but the short of it is I had to change the way I was eating. For some reason, some bodies are just very sensitive about different foods. So if you are one of those that's having that, see your doctor. But for you yourself, start doing some research on the kinds of foods that can cause acne. I guarantee you that in itself, without seeing a doctor, without putting anything else on it, will make the most difference. When I stopped eating the processed food, and I stopped eating, I always say white stuff, but I stopped eating a bunch of refined carbs, and just tried to clean up my diets and tried to eat things that were identifiable. That's what I always say. If you can't identify what it is or where it came from, then it's probably something you shouldn't be eating, because everything you eat, you should be able to identify. If it's, you know, chicken, if it's steak, okay, we know where that came from. We know it comes from animals. Vegetables and fruits, we know where those come from. We do. But, you know, donuts, crackers, cakes, anything that is processed and made from some other stuff and combined into make some sort of food item, we have no idea. We have no idea. So that's what's called clean eating. Be sure to know where your food is come from, where it is sourced, and that is the best advice I can give you. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know this wasn't as, you didn't intend for this to be so long. I certainly didn't, but I didn't realize I had so many things I wanted to say. I hope it was thorough enough for you. Please, please ask any questions, make any comments that you would like to down in the comment section, and we will all just continue to talk about this. Those of you who are interested, I don't care if it's just 2 or 3 of you that want to go on that journey with me. You need somebody to hold you accountable. I will do it with you, just so that you can just get you an accountability partner, because that just helps a lot. And so subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed before, and like this video if you like skincare stuff. If we need to come on and we need to talk in a little bit more detail about something, I'm not a, you know, certified esthetician, but I've got some skin hours in my cosmetology program, and I will try to tell you what I know. I will tell you what I know. The one thing right off the bat I know we didn't talk about was exfoliating, and I have an entire video on exfoliating. It was an earlier video that I did, like early. It's probably a horrible video looking back, but I will attach it to this. I'll put it in the description box, and so that you can kind of look at that and see if that is something that might help you as well. And if you have any questions about that, then we can talk about that, because that is also, I really should have said that, you guys, because that is also something I do probably 2 or 3 times a week, at least 2, sometimes 3, but definitely at least 2, and that is to use a good exfoliant. And so maybe we'll just make that a separate video. We'll just do that. We'll make that a separate one. I know that all of you know what those are. Body scrubs that you use to get off the dead skins for your on your body. There are certain ones that you need to use, not the same ones as your body, but same concept for your face. That dead skin will just make your skin look dull, and the cells that are turning over underneath can't really shine through because you got all that dull dead skin on top. And so 2 or 3 times a week you need to exfoliate that off. If you want for me to talk about that more, then I will. Just let me know. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I will see you all in the next video. Let's just chat. Let's just continue that conversation, and we will see what you have to say, and then I'll know what to come back with after that, okay? I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.